In this video, we're going to learn about adding controlled devices. In order to do this, we're going to have to open up Pro Control Studio, and then we're going to want to add in a processor and probably a few handhelds that we can program on. In this example, we're going to use a ProLink R as our processor, and we're going to use a Pro 24R as our handheld, and we're also going to have an iPad. So to add a control device, also known as a source, you'll want to go to the control device section and then click on add. A little drop down window is going to appear. Right now, because we're using the ProLink R, we're only going to have the option for infrared devices since this is a one-way processor. If we were to use a ProLink Z, we'd have the option to use RS-232 and some of the drivers that are available for the ProLink Z. But right now, let's just focus on infrared. So once we click on infrared device, it's going to bring up the device library, and you're going to see there's going to be thousands of devices in this. So we're going to know exactly you're going to want to know exactly what you're looking for. In this example, we're going to look at a Sony Blu-ray player. So you can just start typing it in, and you'll see it just starts to populate from the list of things that are available based on what you're typing. And for this, we're going to go off a Sony Blu-ray player most models. You'll see it's going to ask us now, do you want to add a page that it will automatically create for your Pro R? And do you want to make a page for your iPad? In this example, yeah, I think it's great. Let's add it for both. So we'll click OK. You'll see also once it's programmed, it'll show you that there's a page for the Pro 24R. It'll also show you that there's a Pro or a page for the iPad. And so those buttons will be checked. Next, let's add in another device. Let's say like an Apple TV. You'll see it just filters right down. There's the Apple TV Gen 4. We're going to click on that. It's going to go add. And this one, there's two different types of media pages that you can add. You can add an Apple or Roku, depending on which style you like better. Both will populate and program. The Apple one will have a little more features focused towards the Apple TV, though. So let's just check that. We'll click OK. And then let's add another device. Let's say like a Samsung TV. And once again, we have our most models. We click on that. And then once again, the page is where we want it to show up, and we click OK. And then let's add one more device. Let's say a Panasonic TV. And then we're going to click on the most models here because it's the one that's most commonly used. And this time what we're going to do is you can see you can add it to the existing page. So if you want to swap out the page sets, or you can create a new page. But let's say in this example, the Samsung TV that we currently have in there, let's just say that's in our living room, and now the Panasonic's going to be in the bedroom, so we could call this bedroom TV. And you'll see it'll only make a page for the iPad. It's going to show that it has programming that it can do for both, but right now let's just uncheck because we're not going to currently be using that for the Pro R. And sometimes what you'll do is, the reason you're going to do that is that sometimes with the iPad, you use that for more of the whole house and wandering, and usually remotes are more confined to a single room. So there you have it. That's kind of how easy it is to add in sources. When you're ready to start programming or looking at the program that's been created, all you need to do is just double click on the remote that you want to look at. You'll see your sources have been added, and if we look here, all your pages are ready to go. So very, very simple. We'll get into more of this in future videos. Thanks for watching.